Oh my God. Yeah, had some good sleep, about 4 hours sleep. Gonna watch some NXT TAKEOVER right now. I was there live, so I couldn't hear commentary. So I'm gonna be listening to Mauro Ranallo, and trust me, when you're there live, he was bouncing up and down that fucking seat like a motherfucker for like every attack punch. So yeah, he does all that stuff in person.
History is written by the winners. Wait a minute! Johnny Gargano! A history of one moment can forever change its course. Johnny Gargano's obsession with Tommaso Ciampa cost Aleister Black the NXT Championship. It is a history with a promise of redemption. The NXT Championship will not be decided in a triple threat match. Can be stolen in the blink of an eye. But when the legacy of a champion is victory through corruption, how can the noble triumph in the face of evil? As the devious declare their power through hubris. Undisputed Era, the Revival is two-time NXT Tag Team Champs. Tyler Bate on the top of the Burning Hammer. Nation needs a Burning Hammer. O'Reilly taps out. O'Reilly somehow was able to kick out. How on earth? Barclays Center erupting like a volcano. Mustache Mountain was one count away from joining to the Undisputed Era, and the Revival is two-time NXT Tag Team Champs.
I didn't see this part when I was live before, but when I went down to the main floor area closest to the ring, dude, don't do that. Just don't do that, because you're literally on level playing field with everybody else. Like being in a bad movie theater, you want to be elevated a little bit there to be more on eye to eye level with the talent.
Break from Robert Strong in the spinning. Oh no! Top block by O'Reilly on 7. Oh no! Rowan and Hanson laying waste to the Undisputed Era. They have made their intentions clear. Oh my God! Gunning for the NXT Tag Championship. They have made their intentions clear. Oh my God! Gunning for the NXT Tag Championship. Fighting destruction. Have made their intentions clear. Oh my God! Gunning for the NXT Tag Championship.
That float up move into the catch, don't eat anything before you take that move. That move looks like it hurts your stomach real bad.
Total destruction.
Yeah.
Courtesy of the War Raider.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Roman's getting booed the hell out of that building tomorrow. They put his picture on the screen for like a second, and as soon as it came up, the audience booed like crazy. I didn't, because I know better. That's exactly what they want you to do.
What we don't know is who attacked Aleister Black. He was supposed to be in our main event tonight in a triple.
I want to hear commentary for Velveteen Dream's entrance. Some sort of issue with the player. Okay.
Raiders, what we don't know is who attacked. Worthy of the spotlight.
Okay, that's odd. It never does that. Oh, okay. I guess that's better, I guess. I'm going to try another feed.
Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream.
Oh yeah, him coming out the stage like that was so cool to see that. What you didn't see was when he was in the ring, you know, flaunting around like that, two stagehands came out from the back where the wrestlers come out, and they put like a piece of black, I guess ground floor, if you will, over that spot, obviously because EC3 was coming out next.
From Capitol Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, the Velveteen Dream.
I couldn't see his crown in person.
Brooklyn, we say hello to the Velveteen Dream, who at the age of 22 is too young to have read up magazine poetry. However, Velveteen...
He's 22 and he's already that good? Yeah, I noticed him before. Hold on, what's that say? Monster Cock? What's that say? What? Nostradamus? What? Let me actually enlarge the picture. No Todos Dream. Is that Spanish for we dream?
7 secrets to get...
No Todos Dream? Sounds Japanese, but...
He doesn't like to share the spotlight with anyone. Not at all. Especially though, I need to read that magazine. Every takeover, this man steals the show. This man steals the spotlight. John Cena went even as far as to say that this is the next guy.
Velveteen Dream star has certainly been on the rise here over the last year. There isn't even one man to say his name, so his name being on the lips of the entire NXT universe.
Unspoken superstars competed in each of the last 4 takeovers, and win or lose, arguably stole the show each time out. And no surprise, the #1 trend worldwide, NXT TAKEOver, as we kick off SummerSlam weekend.
Call me up, Vince. Yeah, okay. And the commentator said nothing about that.
Check out his coach that says, call me up. And in the top, not so subtle message to the box.
There we go. Commentator did mention it. Nice. It's like an order. It's like, call me up. He doesn't know what to do with you over there. He doesn't know what to do with you. The camera guy essentially stood like in the ring side area, like really close to the ring, and then zoomed in on EC3's face. That's how far away the camera guy is to get the zoom in effect when EC3 turns around. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, like the next cut when he turns around and starts walking to the ring, that's the distance from the other camera guy. They have, I think they have 2 camera guys there on the ground for that shot, for a different angle. They have to because it's a different angle. High spots and cheap pop space book. Lame. Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle show. What the fuck? Wrestling soup? What the fuck? Are all those motherfuckers getting comps and shit now? Those Bebe shirts were insane. I mean, like, there were a lot of Bebe shirts there. Bebe Undisputed Era. That's for damn sure.
Love watching EC3 operate. Never seen Dream so little hot that EC3 talking in a booth. Crazy Legs American has found the Velveteen Dream to be as annoying as autocorrect.
Hey, fellas, both these superstars are cut from the same cloth. They're cocky, they're arrogant, they're spotlight horrors, spear their name.
I don't want to see this match.
2 superstars whose egos are up.
What an awkward ending that was, right?
On the
I wanted the commentary when he did the DVD on the apron, yeah.
Counter here by
Dream Valley Driver.
The injured Malcolm EC3.
What's the graffiti say in his tights? Is it just Dream or something like that? I would love, like, when they do crazy shit like that one, like, use WWE.com for something, you know, useful for a change, and, like, just talk about their ink, their tattoos, who they're wearing, why they're wearing it. That'd be great. I would definitely tune into WWE.com more to learn more about what inspired their outfits and know more about it. But those idiots wouldn't think of that, would they?
This is what it sounds like when Velveteen lies.
What was that? Okay, like when we were in the arena, we couldn't tell, but like near the end of the match there, you see, you know, the referee putting on the Mickey Mouse gloves, like who's bleeding, and then I'm seeing right here, yeah, EC3 blatantly bleeding out. Yeah, in case you don't know, no one really watched this anyway, but as soon as the referee gets on his knees, that's when he's messaging to the person on the bottom to kick out or stay down. It's actually the words. It's actually the words kick out and stay down. Those are the words. Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, stay down. 1, 2, 3. You need those.
And that is what it sounds like when Velveteen
Getting that point.
Call me up, Vince.
He may in fact be getting that call with a performance like that. Velveteen Dream.
Call me up,
stays
Vince.
off the attack of EC3 and is able to record another in over Chicago.
but he was determined what to get out of this one. As the match would continue down to the wire.
The fans in general weren't too shoulder tonight. It was quite enjoyable being there. It's quite enjoyable. Hey, people who's coming to the old streamer-rooney. Just rewatching NXT TAKEOVer. I was there in person, so I couldn't hear the commentary. So I'm going back now and listening to what Marmonalo and the other commentators were saying during certain instances, certain angles I couldn't see when I was live. So I'm just watching it again there from a TV perspective. Ricochet's entrance live is super cool. It looked reminiscent of Triple H's, like darkness, with like a spotlight and like a diamond on him, but Ricochet's looks like more pizzazz and everything. I think they put more effort and strobe lights into his entrance than Triple H ever did. But like at the same time, when Triple H had the spotlight on him, it was like a prism, and they put like certain colors of the prism to make Triple H himself look like a diamond. Ricochet's isn't like that. It's more like he's in a cage and then he escapes the cage or whatever. So pretty cool.
I promise you, it's only going to hurt you even more whenever your name is wiped off that championship and replaced with Ricochet.
Boom.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenge.
The overall match was pretty good in certain spots. I think like 3-4 spots were pretty good, but the end of the match, like that was pretty awesome. But the women's match was the one that stole the show for me. Overall, with their determination and presence, yeah, I like that one the most. The women's match didn't get a lot of hype into it. People were just like looking at and staring at it. But near-ish the end, I mean, people were just coming alive for like the holding and submission stuff.
He's able to endure.
And again, using the ring.
Oh yeah, here's the beginning of the end right here when he goes up the ropes right there. I think like some trolls in the crowd were like super kick to the face and shit like that.
Know where your opponent is. Great example from Ricochet.
When he did the springboard into super kick, the crowd lost their shit. I think that was the pop of the night for the crowd right there. The springboard moonsault into the lower super kick. And he went right into the finisher right there. That's not anywhere close to the way Sami Callihan does that move, but safety first. He folded him up real good. Like, he put all the pressure he could right there in that fucking pinfall. Wow. Good shit there. That's one of the bigger surprises of the night right there. Like I said earlier, Marinello was losing his shit in commentary live.
Ball coming off the ropes. Looking for the couch. The last shot and instead it's
Whoa. Marinello almost said a naughty word. He almost said kill shot.
Ball coming off the ropes. Looking for the couch. The last shot and instead.
And then he changed it to the last shot. Ooh. Botchamania.
And it's Ricochet rolling him up for a 2.
You can't say kill shot on WWE TV? Well, they can't say calf killer, so...
Oh, wow.
Right back to the engine.
Looking for the last shot. Lame, yo. Yo, who fucking writes this shit?
What?
The exchange with Adam Cole.
Oh, Lord.
And a jumping knee by Ricochet. Another boot to the face by Cole.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
That ending spot right there was pretty good there too, because it could have been like one of those miracle pinfalls. That was really good. I was not sure most of the times that when the match is going to end. I popped for that one when Adam Cole Bebe just rolled out of the ring to avoid that move. Instead of like putting the knees up or whatever, or going for an interrupted move, he just casually rolled away. I'm like, Well, that's pretty fucking smart.
Absolutely did cost him it.
Oh, the crowd lost their shit for that one too. When Ricochet did the running Hurricane Runner from the apron to the floor, unbelievable right there. There's not a large amount of people who can do that move perfectly, but he can. Phoenix can do that. Matt Sydal can do that, and that's it. Brian Cage is too large to do a move like that, but of those types, yeah, I think they can do that.
Oh, retreating out of the ring, buying himself some time. Oh my God! We've been hurting You're talking about being fearless.
Like if you remember, Ricochet's pretty much been on the roll. He beat Velveteen Dream in his first singles match in the last pay-per-view, and second match, I guess singles wise, he beats the champion. Uno, dos. Yeah, the referee like holding. The referee was already right there. He was literally right there with the championship as soon as Ricochet won that thing. He could have presented them with the championship right then and there, but they had replay packages play first. And while the replay packages were happening in real life, in reality, it was darkened in the arena and the replays were showing, and the referee was just stalled in the middle of time. And so he was not allowed to give him the belt until he got the cue from the back that the replays were over. When the replays are over, here you go. Instead of doing what reality should say, you give him the belt. I guess they didn't want to do that one because the replays are showing people were watching the replays live or whatever. But he could have gave him the championship there while the replays were happening, and then cut to during the replays, segment. I never got a chance to see his. And Adam Cole during the replays, he was just sitting there on the stage area, the ramp. He was just sitting there. He was sitting there, so they can get the shot of his face. So they can call up. So they got a lot of popular names that can be called up there. Undisputed Era, I believe, yeah, they won, so they can't be called up there. But Adam Cole can be called up. Baszler can be called up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I was so happy for Kairi Sane because I was following her career in Shimmer, and when she was Kairi Hojo, and I was concerned that they wouldn't get the pirate gimmick in WWE. Well, NXT would, but not main roster stuff. If Kairi were to go to the main roster with the pirate gimmick, I don't think it would work out too well for her. It's not something that screams appeal. Maybe with a group to introduce it to the main roster first, you can have this kind of person, that kind of person, that kind of person, introduce it. But I don't think Kairi Sane's gimmick really works for the main roster. Really, we like her gimmick in NXT because it's a fresh thing. So I don't think it's good for her to go to the main roster. I did like for that brief moment when Kairi Sane came down with kind of street clothes and she looked all badass. I think that works for the main roster. That's really cool shit right there. But the Pirate Princess thing, maybe not. Maybe not for the main roster. But the badass, that one that can work for the main roster. It looks kind of cool like her. Even though Shayna Baszler is a badass in herself, she's a overconfident badass kind of person. This one that Kairi is, he's more a protector kind of badass. You're not going to take shit from anybody, no bully, no matter what. You're not going to back down from anybody. So it can work in that way. I miss streamers so badly, man. When someone wins a championship, I miss that so badly. I missed that so badly. You know, what they could do to be cheap is when a new champion's crowned, darken the arena around them, and then put a spotlight on them and have them raise the championship up. If they don't want to do, you know, that kind of stuff. But they're not smart enough to do that. Oh, I did not see this in person because everyone was going to the bathroom. I'm not kidding. I was looking at the sea of people going to the bathroom when their package played. It was a lot of people going to the bathroom. There was a line going to the bathroom. At the Barclays Center, in case you don't know, when you go into the men's bathroom, there's like, I don't know, 10 stalls on the right, but around the corner to the left, there's another 5. And people weren't using that. They only know what they saw. When I turned around, I was like, oh shit, there's 5 more.
Is this still over my shoulder? She knows for the what? Hosting convenience for the NXT Women's Championship.
The color of her hat is different. The color of Kyrie's hat is different. It's usually white.
The sweet and emotion. Olympic yachting hopeful to continue her odyssey towards the NXT Women's Championship. At the last of the week, seeing aggressive changes wild. Kyrie saying she knows for the run here tonight and she's ready to.
In Shimmer, she was allowed to swing to her. Yeah, she swung to the ring like she's swinging onto the gallows. They don't do that in WWE. So cool. She's like, and the announcer was into the gimmick. From the 7 Seas in Japanese, hailing from the 7 Seas, your pirate princess warrior, and then Kairi Hojo. So they got into the gimmick.
There's no doubt that this is a different Shayna Baszler to the one.
And the way that Kairi was sending a message to Shayna on NXT, that was cool too.
Period of time. Shane earned the opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship.
And her entrance looks really cool in person too, with the rotating compasses around her, kind of like going like a spiral and a hypnosis thing. That looks really cool in person.
Thinking that Shane does not have the killer instinct, well, Shayna Baszler should ask Aaliyah if that's the case after what we saw this past Wednesday on NXT TV.
I was asking people who's cuter, Kairi or Asuka in person, yeah.
NXT Women's.
Her entrance looks like Goldberg.
Up with her head, maybe the goal when it comes to the lethal Kira Clutch. It may sound like the Wicked Witch of the West, but this is no fairy tale. It doesn't matter how many times Shane flicks her heels, she's not going home.
It was that NXT TAKEOVER New Orleans WrestleMania weekend where Shayna Baszler bested Ember Moon.
The 4 horsewomen were on the opposite of. They were on the hard camera side, not looking at, not in the money area, but they were on the hard cam side. And when the match was over, they weren't clapping for Kairi, obviously, and they left as soon as the match was over.
From Aaliyah to Dakota Kai, you name it. Shayna Baszler in clear and
The
present
following
danger.
contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
So hot.
And her opponent.
Her face is gorgeous. So hot. I can picture her like being a seductress in any movie she wants to be. I can picture her being an assassin or something like that. She has that like sexy girl who can kick your ass kind of face to her. I love her face. I love her face.
And her opponent from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
Baszler said that tonight is the night. Shane hopes it ends with fear and there a look at Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke around. There a look at Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine.
Oh, Ronda says she's not a real pirate. Okay, genius.
Is this match for Ronda Rousey? She's on the eve of the biggest match of her sports entertainment career against Alexa Bliss tomorrow at SummerSlam, and yet she's here at ringside. And pressure to 4-2. Count of 5 before being next.
That part was so cool when she went like that to the camera.
Her title referee had a break. NXT Universe fully behind Kairi Sane.
I'm just gonna do that one until the person identifies themselves. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I cannot get poisoned here, yeah. Yeah, my health is too low. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bum, ba, bum, ba. Do, 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 do. If you want me to go back to watching NXT, press 1. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yo ho! Oh! That lightning hurts when your health is that low, of course. I think I'm fucked if I do that. I like I got a lot of fighters in my team. Oh boy. I don't even know the rewards and shit. You go down another 5 levels. You know what? We're gonna lock you. We're gonna give you bad orbs. And we're gonna have 4 people you gotta kill at the same time. So good luck with that one. I got somebody. Hold that in your chest. There you go. Do, 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 do. Whole bunch of other shit there. I can't be stupid. Get the fuck out of here, dude. What am I fighting for? Is anything? Oh, for some gems. Another stupid. Yeah, I can't get all that. I can't get all that stuff. I'll come back to that later.
Baszler again attacking that injured leg, now looking for the submission. And that is the injured leg, Nigel.
Applying pressure to the cruciate ligaments of the knee. Was damaged earlier.
How much punishment can Shane absorb? We have seen her fighting spirit tested to the max.
Oh, yeah.
Shane with a beautiful reversal. Looking for the answer. Oh, now Baszler's turn to be saved by that bottom rope.
Shane had the death lock on, but with the injured knee, she just couldn't drive to get the bridge.
Ultra competitive matchup, and now Shane using the ropes. But she only has a count of 5 before being disqualified. Referee administering the count, and Shane breaks just in the nick of time.
Now he's saying realized that you want to find a way to slow Baszler down for just a second.
Baszler rolled back inside the ring. That could be a big mistake.
Oh, wow, Shane.
Look at the power.
Alabama slam on Shayna Baszler. And once again, Kairi Sane ascends to the top turnbuckle, looking for her third insane. Her third insane.
Yeah, even in person, I didn't know what that was that Shayna did. It didn't look like she blocked it at all. Mamma mia! Yo, Marinello, godlike.
NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
And what an incredible
Your winner.
Godlike.
NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
And what an incredible sequence to bring about the Genoa in this dynamic NXT Women's Championship match. Baszler blocking the insane elbow, immediately snatching the Terraforma clutch, but instantly Shane able to roll up. Baszler's shoulders down.
Referee saying, hold on.
The years of pain, the years of sacrifice. Kairi Sane, it all pays off on this night in Brooklyn. The Pirate Princess is now the queen of NXT.
Yeah, what's her name and her friends? Rousey and her friends there just didn't do anything.
Shane is in a state of shock. I don't think she can believe what has just happened.
I think the entire world is all over Brooklyn. Everybody here at Brooklyn there because Shane has the price. But the perseverance of Kairi Sane. I'm turning into NXT with the title right here tonight.
Let's take a look at exactly how she did it.
Oh, the boots up. Oh, okay.
Baszler knew exactly where she was going. But look, it was the years of experience to know that if she got caught in the Terraforma clutch, there was one way out, one way way to reverse it. It's what pinfall attempt was bang. Was going. And look, it was the beats. Baszler knew exactly where she was going. And look, it was the years of experience that carried back where she was going. And look, it was the years of experience that carried back to know. And it was the years of experience that carried back to know. And look, it was the years of experience that carried exactly where she was going. And look, it was the years of experience that carried exactly where she was going. And look, it was the years of experience.
Beautiful reverse.
The ended the match of an hour.
5 before being disqualified.
But you want to find a way to slow Baszler down for just a second.
And what Baszler did, Baszler rolled back inside the ring. That could be a big mistake.
Oh, wow, Shane.
Look at the power.
Alabama slam. Kyrie, third, and Shane. Blocked by Baszler. Immediately placed.
Your winner, and new NXT Women's Champion, Kyrie Sane.
And what an incredible sequence to bring us to Denver in this dynamic NXT Women's Championship match. Baszler blocking the insane elbow. Immediately send Kyrie third. Set Baszler. And once again,
The champion's got hands dropped.
our Shane is fading though. Kyrie Sane is fading. Anchor. Oh, the flip reversal. That anchor. Oh, the flip reversal.
Bam.
Never good.
Oh my God!
It's already delivered. Make it another. Insane elbow. Shot.
Going for the other. Baszler.
It ain't elbow, excuse me. Oh,
But
wait a second.
it doesn't appear to have cost Kyrie Sane looking for that anchor. Oh, the quick reversal. Looking for that anchor. Oh, the quick reversal. Baszler steps into the bulletproof. Sane definitely trying to get to the rope.
Same flailing.
It's going to be all over here. She cannot get to the ring.
Oh,
Sane is so close.
fingertips have got hands dropped.
Oh, Shane is fading though. Kyrie Sane is fading. Oh, it's knocked up on him up. Kyrie Sane stays alive in this NXT Women's Championship match. Shayna Baszler knows it. She knows she was so close to retaining her title.
But the damage is done. Baszler milked every second of that count before the referee had to break it.
NXT Universe fully behind Kyrie Sane. Baszler again attacking that injured leg, now looking for the submission. The heel hook. And that is the injured leg, Nigel.
Applying pressure to the cruciate ligaments of the knee. Was damaged earlier.
How much punishment can Sane absorb? We have
Try
seen
won't.
her fighting spirit tested to the max.
Lynch and Carmella.
I've beaten Johnny freaking wrestling with my hands cuffed together. Damn straight. I knew I was the #1 contender.
Alistair, boy, you have something that I want. You know better than anyone of the NXT Championship.
Me? Oh my God! I replaced you.
This match.
He said the
Over Brooklyn. Covering.
whatever padding there is going to be gone.
He's destroying the ring in hopes of destroying Johnny Gargano.
Revealing those wooden boards.
This could be more than just a loss for Gargano here tonight. What does this mean for tomorrow? What does this mean for the career?
I doubt either Ciampa or Gargano will ever be the same after this last man standing match and what they have put themselves through this year here in NXT. But for now, it's Ciampa. Oh, Gargano blasting Ciampa in the face and extinguishing that conflagration, blinding the NXT champion.
Ciampa is blinded. Cannot see anything. Cannot protect himself.
And Gargano has the crutch. And Ciampa still wondering what's down. Gargano with the swing and breaking the crutch over the back of Tommaso Ciampa. Again, the symbolism we have seen this only before. And Johnny Gargano now stalking the NXT champion.
See the smile on Gargano's face?
Pieces of the crutch everywhere.
He knows he has the upper hand now.
Oh, Ciampa has exposed the ring. Meanwhile, Johnny Gargano hanging on for dear life. Gargano barely hanging on to that top rope. Ciampa saying bye-bye. Oh, fast counter enziguri by Gargano. Cleaning down a... Oh, Ciampa wiped out again by Johnny Gargano. Gargano firing off a series of left hands.
Nothing like it.
Ciampa Gargano the bell. Ciampa snap. Piling. Tommaso Ciampa. And ringside.
Side.
Do you expect anything left between you?
Remember in the production crew, one of the matches were trying to get oh my God! Ciampa just smashed Gargano's face into a monitor! Oh my God!
I've never seen anything like it.
Ciampa's burying Johnny Gargano's career!
Burying his career, and then a pause after that. That's cute.
Ciampa's cutting it away! Referee counting! Johnny Gargano buried! Oh! Ciampa's panicking! Ciampa desperate to win! Somehow Johnny Gargano referees at 7! He's at 8! Gargano trying to escape! Trying to bury himself off from underneath the ropes! Johnny Gargano is on his feet! Ciampa just collapsed on our broadcast table! That Johnny Gargano to the barricade! The River Chicago 2! He's brought the handcuffs out, but Johnny Gargano precariously hanging in the balance. Gargano in the ring. Ciampa release a handful. Ciampa. And Ciampa crashes.
Yeah, Morrow's putting his heart into this one. He always does that.
As Johnny Brain.
Is that like more so than usual?
NXT. Chance of fight forever. They've been to this battle. Speed more. The crutch to keep himself standing. And now it's Gargano. Kicks the crutch away from Ciampa. Ciampa even turns, and Johnny Gargano pounding and pounding the NXT champion, mercilessly beating him down. And here shines TakeOver. Johnny Gargano cinches in. Gargano escapes, and while Ciampa's tapping, it doesn't matter.
There were some idiots in the crowd who were saying, this isn't that kind of match, stupid. I'm like, it's to wear him down, you fucking moron.
Handcuff. How long, though? Johnny, Gargano. Now handcuffing. Ciampa trapped part of the stage. Johnny Gargano. Ciampa has been neutralized.
This part was so fucking long and cringe.
Talk about appearing the knee. And Tommaso Ciampa, your apology falling off his hand. Gargano delivering the knee to the neck. Johnny is up to Ciampa. Go down, referee. Is up tonight. Ciampa's up. Ciampa's out. Is up to three first. He's over his knee. Ciampa still down, referee. Is up tonight. Ciampa's up. Ciampa's out. Is up tonight. Ciampa's up. Ciampa's out. Ciampa looks straight. Ciampa's survived.
The crowd was kind of awkward when the match ended. I left immediately. I was like, something's not right here. And then I turned out when I got home there, Gargano actually injured himself there, so that to change the ending on the fly, which is kind of awkward because how else would this match have ended?
Ciampa, and that did not allow Gargano to get back up to it.
So in between this parts here, I didn't see anything because I was traveling in between floors. So yeah, it was very slow getting in between floors.
Used to be in a match. Look at.
But now being hated is what? So Ciampa remains your NXT champion, and I don't want to take away anything from his victory, but there is concern for the welfare of Johnny Gargano. Woo! Guys, I hate to say it, but
we certainly knew what both of these men were willing to do to secure a victory. Woo! They went above and beyond.
This right here is where
Testify.
Gargano injured his knee. Look at the contact with the right knee.
At full speed.
Gargano injured his knee. Look at
He actually hit the truss right behind him.
With the right here is where Gargano.
He safely missed his best friend in real life, and then he hit his knee
Injured his knee. Look at
onto
the
that one.
with the right knee.
At full speed.
Oh. So disheartening. So tough to see.
Forget about the physical toll. What about a sanctioned fight, street fight, and now a last man standing match that, well, results in Johnny Gargano being unable to stand, period.
These are the sort of experiences that stay with you for the rest of your life.
I got no love for Tommaso Ciampa. My heart goes out to Johnny Gargano. It's been almost 2 years dealing with this situation for Tommaso Ciampa. And how it all come down to end like this?
Tommaso Ciampa said there's no boundaries, no limits. He is writing his own legacy. He is carrying NXT along for the ride, and say what you will about his vicious and intemperate disposition. A man who is rotten to his very marrow also happens to be one of the toughest superstars you will ever encounter. Tommaso Ciampa survives the last man standing match. Remains NXT champion, but what about the future? As an announcer, you want to remain biased, but Nigel is a fan. It breaks your heart to see Johnny Gargano like this. But what did we expect?
Absolutely. We knew what both these men were capable of, what they were willing to do. And unfortunately, we got to see it tonight.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba. Woo! This is WOS.
Good evening, Edinburgh. I'm still Calvin, and this is the Ring of Honor Reunited UK Tour. I am so thrilled to be here on behalf of Fight TV. Now, if you're not familiar with Fight TV, you can download the app for free on iTunes and feeds.
So like around 4 o'clock today, around the time when SummerSlam starts, there's a pay-per-view for Impact. Well, not pay-per-view, but a stream for Impact.
Where they will battle it out for the ROH World Championship. Now, if you can't be here with us live, don't worry, Fight TV has you covered. You can order all 3 shows for the price of 2. So get the app and fight like you mean it. You don't have to miss a moment of the action. And now, without further ado, Ring of Honor action starts right now.
Cool.
Ring up and most up tonight.
We are here at Honor Reunited. King of Edinburgh. Anyway, event champion takes on Corbin. Ring up and girl on tonight. There you tonight. Our daily contest are ready to go here in Scotland.
Grisham versus Haskins. I love Grisham.
And the fans here in Edinburgh are really so sweet. Yeah, it's been the talk of the bridge.
There's no one like him in WWE. This motherfucker's wearing an American Dragon style fucking robe. He can do that because he's Daniel Bryan style essentially.
Georgia, the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham coming out to that banger by Hot Sauce. I believe it's Hot Sauce by Chase Baker. I was thinking it was Hot Sauce Chase Baker.
He's getting streamers now. People respecting him.
His nickname is the Octopus. He's looking to earn a Ring of Honor World title shot. He's had 2 opportunities in the recent past to defeat Jay Lethal. So I know in his mind, that's his way to get the 3rd opportunity. But he's going against a man who's made quite an impression in the last 2 decades here with Ring of Honor. And look at that, he's not coming here alone tonight. That's a family affair.
And his opponent, coming into the ring by Vicky Haskins, weighing in at 168 pounds from Melbourne, We're at the side of England. Mark Hampton.
There you take a look at Vicky Haskins. Mark,
I'm looking at her.
what a formidable carry. Mark, of course, we saw him in name time with Dave Briscoe. He can't pick an NWA World Heavyweight Championship all this defeat against the Young Bucks. And as recently as last year, he defeated two-time former Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
I saw this hot, stupid, hot Japanese chick on the train today. She had a little bit of ink on it, a little like she had a hat on there, a little dye job. She looks so fucking cute. I mean, like her ledge is unbelievable. B-cup boobs, but nah, whatever. But like, I was speaking to her a little bit there about stuff there. It was pretty easy to open up conversation with her. I was going to go forward from there, but for some fucking fateful reason, all of a sudden, when I was traveling down to Brooklyn, son of a bitch, the damn D train halted, and everybody had to get off, halting all my entire conversation for getting to know her. But the little seconds I knew her, vain and kind of how you say gold diggerish, I felt.
Great weight lock takedown, side headlock, back up to a vertical basis.
There's definitely some sort of complex inside of her. She was like whining about, oh, I fell asleep on the train. Oh, I need to get to Brooklyn. So yeah, but she told me what stop she was getting off. That was kind of cool. I wasn't fishing for information, but that she trusted me immediately off of that.
I like the idea that.
So I was already in the door right there. And when she was mentioning certain like the address, like or the place she was getting off at, I'm like, she trusts me. Cool. I was ready to go in. I know my fucking, like when people give you certain information about themselves there, it's a key to like it's like giving the keys to the door and letting you inside. But then, of course, fate had to fuck everything up there, and like 2 stops later, the D train had to stop completely, and we had to get out and take another train. I'm like, the entire year, it's never happened to me. The entire year, it's never happened to me. And you know how many times I've hit on girls on the train? Just that time. I was staring the fuck out of her. You know what? No, you motherfuckers don't know this shit there? Because only fans of my fucking channel would know this. I doubt you can see that. I got to clean these up more. Definitely got to clean these up more. But these glasses are reflective. You can probably tell looking at the lenses right there. They're reflective. So I can see behind me. So they're perfect too, because it doesn't look like the types with the wide types. I got to adjust my head at certain angles to see behind me. Excuse me. Gotta clean these off, man. I have a special cloth for situations like this. I guess I'm gonna use my sticky fucking tongue from Starburst. And these are special glasses. Where I got these from, don't worry about it. I'll put it this way: I can never get it again. All right, like Jeffrey from SML, I can never get it again. So I gotta take care of them. When I was waiting downstairs for my friend, and I had the Devon get up with the glasses and everything there too. I got a lot of stares. It was more like intrigue more than anything else. Been a couple of guys, they were like laughing at me, and I said, "Damn!" and they laughed even harder. Whenever anybody looked at me or whatever, it was like, "Damn!" Yeah, people just laugh their ass off. I love that. Oh, like when people were like passing by, only one guy knew the whole shirt without looking in the back. Good shit.
One a little rough around the edges of the other.
You know what? That spot I was in, the entire place has to walk by that lounge area while I was waiting for my friend. That's a great place to plug something. People just walk by bored, put up a sign, have a t-shirt on. Not a bad spot to put a little marketing into, isn't it? After that shit was over, the fucking kids went crazy. Oh my god.
Haskins are now working on the shoulder.
Let me take care of the glasses. Last night, where's it at, man? Oh, there it is. Huh? A little gift. A little gift from someone at the place. It's a super small little umbrella. I got ones that look this size, but like double the wingspan on this whole thing. But backup umbrella is a backup umbrella. Well, like what do you want? What do you want? So I cleaned these up there. They look pretty. They don't look 100% there, but way better than before. Still. I put them on there. Feel fine. Feel awesome there. Yeah. What's up? Yeah.
It's a little interesting because that's, obviously the style that Gresham really loves that takedown. It's kind of that world of sports style that it's kind of been.
That this thing's been eating at me all day. Becky Lynch is frustrated with her position or something inside the ropes.
This is Becky Lynch, and you're watching the Inside the Ropes YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video and all the videos. Not this video. Maybe this video. This video? I'll do it again.
Everybody, we're back at Inside the Ropes, and I'm joined by the one and only, the vivacious, the sultry, the redhead, Becky Lynch. Hey Becky, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. How's the crack?
Oh, the crack is mighty. Yeah.
I mean that in the Irish sense, not the...
Yes, yeah, of course. Crack means fun, crack, what's the crack, what's the fun, what's going on? The fun is that we're here at SummerSlam. I'm about to become the 2-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And then my goal from there is to just never lose it. Never lose it.
You will one day in about 95 years die as champion.
Yes, exactly. That is the goal. I mean, between then, there might be some interim champions because I don't know that I'm going to be able to defend it as much when I'm 95. But
you never know. I mean, Mae Young was wrestling when she was 80.
She was.
She fell over a lot, but she's still wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. And hey, I fall over all the time, but I always get back up.
That's the key.
And that is the key. Yeah.
And if you win, it would be gas crack.
I would be gas crack.
I've been learning my Irish.
I can tell.
So, you're from Ireland.
I am.
I'm from Scotland.
Yes.
So, America is a bit strange to us sometimes. What in America has become like a staple, like, you love this now? You didn't love it before you came to America. It's like a food or like a thing.
Here's several things. I don't think I ever had a sweet potato before I came to America.
You just get chips.
Yeah, and you would get chips and you would get regular potatoes, a good wholesome white potato. None of that orange potato, like sweet potatoes. And that's something that I came to love. But now I'm back on the regular, just good old fashioned plain white potato cake. Avocados. I don't think I'd ever had an avocado before I came to America. It's all just food things. I just love food.
Because I asked Finn, I said, when was the last time you had chips, cheese, and garlic mayo?
Oh, he hasn't had a carb since '82.
When he was born.
Yes. I eat all the carbs.
So, you know, your career in WWE has been pretty exciting. There's been all these periods. And
She looks so hot here.
I mean,
She sounds so hot, man. So approachable, so natural.
It was one of the big moments of the women's evolution. You won the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, first SmackDown Live Women's Champion. But then there was a period when we didn't see as much Becky Lynch. Did you have
I can make my hair wet and wipe it on, walk around to the side or whatever.
I was in the back throwing pieces of ham at people because I was so frustrated. I don't even eat meat.
I bet you don't eat meat.
Yeah, I'm vegetarian.
You're not a vegan, though.
I'm not a vegan, no. But I'm vegetarian.
Okay. Macaroni and cheese is my favorite food.
She's not vegan.
I love the look of like apprehension. So there was a time where I was just beyond frustrated because I knew that I'd done everything right? That every match that I went into, I knew that maybe people didn't know who my opponent was necessarily, but I wanted to make sure that they cared about it. And so I would work my hardest to make sure that people cared about
Yeah, what's the difference?
And that people cared about everything that was going on in the division.
Neither vegans nor vegetarians eat meat. Yeah, you can tell looking at Becky, that's for damn sure. Probably Sasha's like that as well. She does have pizza. Maybe that counts. I don't know. However, while vegetarians tend to consume dairy products, vegan avoids all animal products. Okay. Including eggs, dairy, and inedible animal-based products such as leather, wool. So vegan's the extreme version of vegetarians. Like super extreme. Okay, so they both don't eat meat. But vegans are like the holier than thou. Nothing that comes from an animal can ever be consumed. Like what's like is that like Austin Aries, the vegan or vegetarian? Are vegans healthier than vegetarians? There's nothing. It says, yeah. So, like, vegetarian diets have probably been around since blah, 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 blah. What's a vegetarian diet? Okay, bottom line. Vegetarian diets exclude meat, poultry, of course, game, of course, fish, shellfish. Certain types of vegetarians also exclude eggs, dairy, and other. Isn't that a vegan? Bottom line, vegetarian and vegans differ their beliefs regarding use of animal by humans. This is why some vegetarians may consume animal-derived products, whereas vegans do not. So vegans are the absolutes. They're the absolutes. But will not eat anything that comes from an animal. So if you're a vegetarian, you choose not to, indulge in the slaughter of animals, but you will on occasion consume that which comes from an animal. But vegans will not do that one because they respect them like holier than thou. They won't do that. Yeah, vegan society excludes all forms of animal exploitation and cruelty as much as possible. The exploitation for food or any other purpose, like fur and whatnot there. Therefore, a vegan diet not only excludes animal flesh, but also dairy, eggs, and animal-derived ingredients. These include gelatin, honey, carmine, pepsin, shellac, yada, 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 and some forms of D3, vitamin D3. The difference is between them is like what they consider animal product acceptable. In terms of ethics, vegetarians are opposed to killing animals for food, but consider it acceptable to consume animal byproducts such as milk and eggs, as long as the animals are kept in adequate conditions, which you'll never truly know, right? On the other hand, vegans believe that okay, so like milk comes from a cow, eggs come from a chicken. It's not like you're harming a cow or harming a chicken to get the eggs. So like I don't see what the harm is buying something that comes from them. That's ridiculous. I guess like vegans don't want them harmed in any way. Not really harmed. They're just like used for food. Like one of their skills is for food and consumption, but not they're not killing them for that kind of stuff for our pleasure per se. Vegans, okay, so they have the right to be free from human use. So therefore, you can't use them for anything in any way. I wonder if that includes sharks as well. Like they eat other sharks and shit. They're like that one, eat whales and whatnot. They're messing with the ecosystem per se. Like sharks are meat eaters. So like, what about them? I mean, like, do you if a shark wants to eat you or whatever, like, do you let it? That's the way it's going to be. Cool stuff here. Cool stuff. Which is healthier? Both of them have lower intakes of these nutrients. However, studies show that vegetarians tend to consume slightly more calcium and B12 than vegans. Vegans tend to have a lower body mass than vegetarians and seem to gain less weight as they age. That said, most studies so far have been observatory in nature. This means that it's impossible to say which aspect of the vegan diet produces these effects or confirm that the diet is the only determining factor. You have to plan well in order to be a vegan properly. You can't just, quit this and that one. You have to do your diet properly. Cool shit here, man. Cool shit.
Label where he's not even from England. Of course, he's done so many tours in the UK and Haskins from here, from the Midlands, essentially. Stretching up their both around into a side headlock. Haskins really loves that kind of round, rough, almost MMA style. I know he's done a lot of training in different techniques. Mixed martial arts.
Well, it's interesting with these two gentlemen. I think if the tournament was structured differently, this could be a matchup we could see in the finals. Cole. I mean,
you can say that about every match. Raymond only brings over and only adds on the very best talent. It's kind of been the claim to fame for so many years. And this tournament is loaded.
Sure is. Nice drop to hold again. Later tonight, we'll see the Ring of Honor debut of Jimmy Havoc, one of the really deranged, dangerous men in professional wrestling.
And that's important when you come over to places like this. When you come over to the UK, you want to use the top talent. Jimmy Havoc, of course, such a special name. He's been doing it for so long, and we'll talk about it more. You see, Mickey Haskins.
Yeah, slapping his ass.
Willing Hunter, husband.
It's like
now stepping over, getting more leverage. Ooh.
I like the way his arm is trapped in between his thighs and shin. That's so clever. Holy shit, dude. It's so natural. It looks like there's no way out of it. This doesn't look like it's forced or fake. Like he's giving the body. He's making him do it. Wow. What? Arms completely. There's no way out of this.
Does not want to be in. But for somebody like myself who's not been in the ring at all, especially with a guy like Gresham, it seems like that can come back to bite him.
Of course, look at this. Ooh, look at that. He's got him from all angles. I'm asking what that Haskins wants to do. And if I'm Haskins, I'm going to his wife right now, and I'm asking for a little advice. Maybe a little motivation, if you will. Shot to the solar plexus. Ooh, and there you see the damage already being done. Gresham through the ropes. Off the ropes, full head of steam. Haskins, part of his game plan, and look it up. Delivers on Gresham.
Yeah, I don't know why Gresham was getting a little cocky there.